All right. Hello, everybody. Oh, my goodness me. Welcome, welcome. And thank you so much for giving me your precious, precious time today. We are gathered here for music and for story and for connection. Someone was asking me just now, how did this come about? How did you find this place? And the truth is, about 6 weeks ago, I decided I'm ready to play again, and I'm ready to do what I do on a Sunday morning on Facebook. You know, when I post and go, and then I check it later, to do it live for friends. And here you are. Thank you so much for coming. And what happened was that night I kind of told the universe I'm ready, and then the next morning I was on Facebook and there was this sponsored ad and this place showed up, and I was like, wow, I better click, find out more. So that's what happened. So here we are. So today, as you know, it's all about improvisation. There's going to be some pieces that are based on pieces from my albums. The first one's going to be the opening, which was the beginning of the journey, really, following when Mum passed away, and I had this idea to try and heal myself, get through grief, through the power of music, that the opening was the opening of a new chapter. And in the second album that was released just yesterday, there is a new version of it, and it's called Opening 2. And that was inspired by this article that I read when someone was really talking about grief, and how when someone passes away, your love for them never disappears, and nor does their love for you. But what you can do with your love is to pour it into yourself and to live your very, very best life. So that's what the first one's going to be. So today is less about, as you listen to the music, it's less about what is she playing, whether it's clever or if it's not. What I intend for you is to receive it as music, to receive it as a healing. Whatever thoughts that might pop into your head, be aware of them. Maybe there's something that you need to work through, or maybe it's a moment of gratitude, someone that you haven't thought of in a while. But that's basically it. That's just here intended to be a musical healing for everybody. So I hope you enjoy. Somebody give me a key, please. A letter between A to G. Gardner.
D minor.
D minor. Okay, the saddest of all keys. Thank you. Actually, I should share a little bit of what's going on in my head while I do things like this. I'm basically trying to silence my own self-edit button, like, oh, that's a bit naff, or that sounds a little bit like something that you've done before, or will people like this? I just have to go, this is what's flowing in the moment, and it's okay, right? But the D minor is often known in musical circles as the saddest of all keys. But it became a bit of an angry one today, so. All right, so thank you so much to everybody who filled in one of these, wrote a prompt. So this part, we're going to now take one that is gonna come out. All right, so this one is, it says, we should listen to this and think, is this something that if it resonates with ourselves too. I hope to be remembered for being someone who made people feel loved, whose joy persevered until the very end, and who set an example of forgiveness and kindness. Wow. Okay. And on that note, Okay, would someone like to choose one for me?
I'll do it.
Thank you.
Here you go.
Thank you. This is my cousin. My cousin and my family here, my auntie May, my cousin Percy, cousin Pandy. Thank you. All right. Oh my goodness me. Okay. So this one is, I wish I had a second chance at deeply talking with my dad about important subjects. All right. And I guess as you're listening to this, it could be anybody in your life, right? Yeah. Thank you, Pandy. All right. Anybody like to pick one from the box? Aniela? Oh, okay. I'll come back to you, Aniela.
Sure.
Sorry, Kat, please.
There you go.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Oh, I think this is a note. This is a very sweet note, but it's not a prompt, okay? So maybe I can read this. What you are doing for CDNIS, staff, students, and the community, you are the best. So whoever, thank you. Okay. Thank you very much. And yes, very hard to take compliments. Thank you. All right. Okay, Aniela, it is your turn.
Thank you.
Okay. Ooh.
That one.
Oh,
Up
which
there.
one?
That
All right. Thank you.
Thank you.
Sorry. Oh. Okay. If I could whisper something in the ear of my younger self, I would say, hug more to the people that you love. Oh, that resonated. I was going to do a real stereotypical observation there, thinking, oh, is that because we're all Asian? But then I realized, no, I think it's a universal thing, right? Just show your love. Okay, thank you. So what I'm thinking, how do I make it a little bit different to the last one? Because we've already got people crying. And I'm thinking, okay, younger self. I'm going to tap into the younger self. Who would like to pick one? It's so funny. It's like kids in a classroom. It's like, don't look at me, please don't look at me. Thank you, Nick. What's the chances of picking your own, eh? Oh, this is another younger self. I've got an idea. So this one is, if I could whisper something in the ear of my younger self, don't dim your light, keep shining. All right, it's so true. Have you guys ever come across a hypnotherapist called Marissa Peer? Because she says, if your light is too bright for others, tell them to wear sunglasses. Okay, so there's that one. And I'm gonna check for one more. Let me see. Just out of interest, who chose to whisper something to their younger self? I'm wondering how many. Okay, so there's only another 2 more in here. All right. Okay. Okay. to give the box a little break, do something a tiny bit different. Let me see. Anyone like to name a key? Give me a letter from A to G to help me choose my key. Let me see. C. Sure, C. C. Now, C is an interesting one, isn't it? In terms of color. When I play C, what colors come to mind, if any? Yellow. Wow, that was really yellow. Anybody else get a different color? Orange. It's called something. What is this called? Amy, you know, don't you? Because your students did something on this, I think. Pardon? Yeah, it is. It's that. What? Synesthesia. It's when you look at something, but you use another sense to interpret it. So when some people hear chords, they hear different. They see colors and all sorts of different combinations. I know, right? Okay, C it is. Oh, but major or minor? Minor. Someone's asking for minor. Okay, maybe we'll have a bit of both. Okay, and now here's a choice for you. Something based on melody, rhythm, or chords. You're just helping me, really. Rhythm. Okay, here we go. response. All right, what time do we have? My goodness, 20 past already. This is our Cinderella moment. Okay, I think one more of these. Who would like to pick one? Anybody? Would you like to pick one? Okay, I feel like, sorry, Anya, sorry, Angie. Okay, better be a good one. Ooh. This is an interesting one. Let's see what we make of this. So, a relationship I need to let go of.
This is not mine.
Is myself, the dark side of mine. I'll embrace her in my life journey. Very interesting, okay? Because we all have different sides, right? I'm looking at my coach here, Nia. By the way, can we have a hand for Nia, because she helped me find the confidence to do this. And it's to embrace all different colors of you, right? Because they are what make you you, and you unique and interesting, right? Because if we were all perfect, how boring would life be? All right, here we go. Let go, dark side. Find a way to love it. Okay. So we are out of time, but look at all these. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to dedicate the next one to everybody here. And then what I'm going to do, I think, is every Sunday, these are going to help me now, right? So then you can, sounds awful. It's like, it's so weird to come out of my mouth. You can follow me. And then see if your story comes up. So thank you for these. They're going to be a great source of inspiration. Thank you. So for my last piece, I'm going to take it full circle. Tomorrow is Mother's Day. And this one is for all the mummies in the world, but for all the children in the world. We were once children, well, we are children. And this next one is actually, I'm going to play a version of it, and it's in my second album. It's the first one of the second album. It's called The Rising Dawn with You. And it's a good job my kids aren't here, because this one, we're on video. This one's actually inspired by the moment when I was a mum for the first time, holding Pierre as a baby in my exhaustion. But the sun came up and it was snowing outside, and I just remember thinking, this is the most unqualified thing I'm about to do. Never studied it, but yet there's this human being in my arms that I'm now responsible for. But the love that is overflowing from your heart. And I'd like to think that for all of this, we were held once in this love. All right, so this is for everybody, and it's for Mother's Day. Okay, thank you.